Did you know if you drop a like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds, nothing will happen but it will put a giant smile on my face? Fortnite Chapter 3 is literally only 4 weeks away, with Season 8 only having 28 days remaining of this duration, and with the Convergence area growing ever so more evolved or spreading throughout the island or up to the Cube Queen in herself in this spherical chamber for a live event to then occur, there's literally so much pouring out by the hour to do with the map, what's going to be happening after this season ends, whether we go into Chapter 3 or not, and with some of the biggest changes set to be made when these 28 days remaining of Season 8 are up, of course we can expect a revolutionised battle pass, whether it is for Chapter 3 or this in-between state. In today's video, for that reason, we're going to be covering all the newest Chapter 3 intel to do with everything I've just kind of teased, the map and the skins in the battle pass, literally just everything in regards to what's going to be happening with this transition now when Chapter 2 Season 8 ends, and with the soon release of our final item shop skins for Chapter 2 Season 8 releasing with 18.40 or getting leaked, make sure you slap code FM1 in the item shop right now. It literally takes you 2 seconds and puts a giant smile on my face. I literally challenge everybody for fun right now, how quick can you actually enter this code considering it's so short? Speaking of things that are free to do also, make sure you hit the big red button and subscribe to the channel, as it would not only make me happy but my pug Gus too, and he's been kind of sad lately from discovering that 70% of all eyes on screen right now are not subscribed. If everybody clicked it right now, we'd literally be able to get our goal of 2.3 million before 2022 arrives, and despite this keeping you up to date and in the loop of everything going on in the world of Fortnite, do not forget I give 5 subscribers every day. So of course, if you want to receive a gift off me, make sure you subscribe into the channel with all notifications turned on, and then comment your Epic Games ID down below and potentially what you'd like to receive off of me. And yeah, with a bit of luck, this could be you in the very next video, gifted in front of hundreds of thousands of eyes to see. But with all that said, now we need to dive into everything Chapter 3, as the most interesting leaks have poured out in the last 24 hours. But first, before we go any further in the video, since the competitive scene of Fortnite perhaps is one of the biggest communities within it, I have to tell you about Z-League, who are kindly sponsoring today's video. Whether you're new to the competitive Fortnite scene or have been entering tournaments since the game's launch, Z-League is the platform for you. For those that don't know, Z-League is the world's first skill-based Fortnite tournament platform that enables gamers to compete in free-to-play cash prize tournaments against opponents of similar skill levels. Unlike most sweaty public games, this provides every player with the best competitive chance for everyone, and to ensure this, they've built their own custom ranking algorithm that analyzes all of your Fortnite stats to place you into true skill-based divisions. Many of you may be thinking, how do they deal with cheaters, considering it sounds too good to be true already? Well, believe it or not, they've created their own custom in-house anti-cheat system to catch and ban cheaters who do things like hack, smurf or reverse boost, and of course by doing this and entering tournaments, you'll only be then paired up against players of actual similar skill level to you. Literally everybody watching this video right now can take part and try Z-League out, as it works on any platform that you play Fortnite on, and they run their weekend of tournaments every weekend to give you chances to win cash prizes for free. Even if you don't want to compete just yet and perhaps just want to see who's the best out of your particular private friendship group, well, you're in luck, as they've recently just introduced what they call challenges, which allows us to compete against our friends instead of signing up to compete against strangers in a tournament. And better yet, we get to design these challenges to our own taste, so you can set what the objective is, like most amount of kills to compete on, and then set the game time to whatever you like. Within these, you can invite up to 10 friends or players to the challenge, with everyone racing to hit the goal before the time expires on the challenge in mention. So whether or not you want to compete in a tournament against other people of similar skill level, or simply do the challenges with your friends, make sure to click the first link in the video description down below now, or in the pinned comment, and try out Z-League today. Okay, so one of the first things to note about Chapter 3, or the end of Season 8, is this is actually going to be happening if you check on your Battle Pass tab on December the 5th, 2021. I know I mentioned this in all my other Chapter 3 videos, but yeah, it literally looks like it's not going to be delayed now, as we have confirmation that Epic Games have begun working on V19.01, which is actually one of the stranger updates that we're getting, as it typically wouldn't be 0.01, it would be 0.10. To break it down, FireMonkey also tweeted this, so basically here are the 3 next updates, 18.40 being the final one of Chapter 2 Season 8, then 19.00 being whatever's next in terms of Chapter 3 or Chapter 2 Season 9, or even an in-between like state, which we're going to be talking about more in just a second, and then V19.01. Although it seems like we're going into a brand new chapter, considering so many people are talking about it in the community, about the so-called flip side, such as Cypher PK and Tabor Hill, in their videos where they have either inside information from people who work for Epic Games, or they're literally just being told things by Epic Games themselves in terms of like hyping this up and stuff. And furthermore, interestingly, Mark Rain, who actually is very high up at Epic Games, as you can see by his Twitter bio, he is the vice president and co-founder of Epic Games itself. Every season he typically summarizes up the next season in one word or one sentence, importance, and yeah, this time somebody tweeted him, Mark Rain, Donald Mustard, Fortnite game. Give us answers. Will there be Chapter 2 Season 9 or is 19.00 Chapter 3? And he replied or subtweeted that saying, time will tell. Epic Games really haven't been wanting to give away too much about what's happening after Season 8 ends or what sort of state of Fortnite we go into, whether it is a brand new season, brand new chapter, or something completely different. Donald Mustard even came out stating about Season 8, the next 2 parts are his favourite before the season of which we're in now actually released, which didn't make sense at the time but obviously is now being reflected on. And yes, even in official Fortnite competitive articles, instead of saying in Chapter 2 Season 9 being, well, the next season that we expected to be going in before even Season 8 released, it just said the following season after or something like that. So before we dive into all the Battle Pass details of skins that actually could be contained within it, more specifically as you're seeing in the thumbnail of today's video being Spider-Man, we need to establish where we're going to be going to in terms of a transition at the end of this season from some huge event occurring, considering data miners have established this, as yes, we're going into a black hole-like state again from it all being re-added back into the files, and everything in this image that Hypex attached to this tweet in itself actually points toward a brand new chapter. Donald Mustard, the CCO of Epic Games, has not only been changing his bio and banner as of recently to do with things upcoming in the world of Fortnite, in terms of, well, what's next for us after the Cube Queen, what she's inevitably come to this reality for, or what she's trying to do from charging in this spherical chamber above the convergence area. And despite very interesting scenery such as this being changed before we really knew much about what was going to be happening at the end of this season, Donald Mustard has changed now, or recently anyways, which currently stands, what seems to be this area that looks very similar, as you guys can see from the comparison of what I just showed in terms of a banner to this trailer, in the Season 5. I can confirm these are not both the same areas. This literally looks like, well, Reality Zero, of which he's teasing Donald Mustard in his location of his Twitter bio. And of course, from taking a closer look at these pillars, these aren't the machinery of which John Jones used to actually get back in the loop on the Fortnite Island again in the Chapter 2 Season 5 trailer. If we were to compare them to anything, they kind of look like or resemble what the vaulted items of Chapter 1 were contained in the unvaulting event for Season 8. Regardless though, it looks like this is going to be involved in some sort of event or trailer, as Agent John Jones is not only back here, not in his primal form, but wearing his suit as he once was working for Dr. Slone again in Season 5. But in terms of the map changes, what's coming next after Season 8 and everything like that, what they're allowed to say from inside sources, whistleblowing things to them from Epic Games. Even some people are comparing this to the insides of the grotto, considering we haven't seen this active, like literally after its initial implementation in Chapter 2 Season 2 as it got flooded in Season 3. And again from other YouTubers like CypherPK making videos on the map, and the fact that this new flip side area is on the flip side of this island, meaning directly underneath it, it does correlate to the Season 5 trailer, considering it almost seems as if Agent John Jones fell through a giant hole and onto another Fortnite reality instead of the one that Galactus kind of destroyed and put back into a black hole-like state. And with Epic Games being masterminds behind teasing what's upcoming as well, they've even displayed in cinematic trailers for new items or skins that have released throughout Fortnite some very questionable locations, even though it could just be argued down to the fact it's fit into this particular trailer to promote whatever's upcoming. People over on Twitter have managed to compile them together, and yeah, these aren't definitely from the Fortnite island we're on right now. Could this literally mean we've been on a different island since Chapter 2 Season 5 started, with Galactus destroying the other reality of Season 4's island or state of Chapter 2 that we were on before we entered the black hole? And with the Cube Queen being now here and Dr. Slone finally opening the redacted bunker after 2 years, of which had remained shut until then, and the Foundation yet to make his way back from the Gotham universe, with a live event potentially involving all 3 sides here, could this cause mass destruction, or even cause that much destruction in itself that it shakes the fabric of the Fortnite realities, opening back up what was once closed by Galactus at the end of Season 4, this flip side state? I know the title of this video is to do with the Battle Pass and stuff like that, but all of this obviously makes sense as we're transitioning into a brand new Fortnite state or something big for the development of Battle Royale's future, which obviously will be reflected in the Battle Pass. And as of right now, with no cosmetics officially being leaked, we do definitely know one thing that would very much spark more popularity in the game despite just this transition they're about to be making, Epic Games: if Spider-Man came to Fortnite. Now this makes sense considering obviously Spider-Man No Way Home is releasing on the 17th of December 2021, and with the release of whatever's next being December 5th after Season 8 ends, this is like literally 2 weeks before, if not even that. Could Epic Games, instead of what they've done this season with the Cube Queen making this the unlockable character throughout the Battle Pass, only available around 50% through the season, make this skin Spider-Man, considering we never saw him in Chapter 1 Season 4, again correlating back to that season, as he is a Marvel character that was very popular but wasn't involved in the Galactus live event and perhaps was shut off from entering the Fortnite reality from Galactus closing this kind of reality in itself. It's definitely interesting to think about, considering Candywing, also somebody who managed to talk to Donald Mustard before Season 8 released, he actually asked him as one of the main points, will we ever see Spider-Man, and he didn't confirm or deny it, but kind of smirked at him and yeah, just sipped his drink at wherever he was asking him the questions, almost kind of confirming the inevitability of it, considering Sony do own the rights to Spider-Man. It's not like the Marvel universe universe, although I'm guessing he would be of Marvel rarity if not gaming legends. And for those that don't know, Sony are big investors of Epic Games, so there's literally no reason as to why this can't happen, and the perfect time to do it would be with the release of a new Spider-Man film. Drop a like on the video today if you want to see Spider-Man as the secret skin or unlockable skin in the next Battle Pass, whether it is Chapter 2 Season 9, Reality Zero, Chapter 3 Season 1. Let me know what you'd like it to be called in the comment section down below. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel with all notifications turned on so that you don't miss any brand new Chapter 3 based videos. And speaking of other videos I've perhaps posted that you've missed, make sure to click anything on screen right now, but most importantly, hopefully I can catch you. Yes, you the individual still here, I can see you, but hopefully in that very next video I do post on the channel.